he's just got resources he's not using.
Research complete.
I guess I can't be too proud about this, but it is a low-ranked game. So.
Research complete.
So basically, I've saturated this whole thing right here. Second base, and he doesn't even have a second base, so clearly there's going to be a huge economic lead. Still nearly doubling his income. And, you know, 11 more harvesters. So his expansion was just very slow. Obviously he's going heavy marine. Now if I'd gone air, definitely this build would have stopped me, but just unit to unit if we're both going ground. I don't know if I even built. No, I didn't. Just have gateways coming up. Again, one of my most favorite things, I usually transform my gateways into warp gates as soon as I decide I need to start pumping out units. Another thing I did here was I started building probes as I got my natural units. So I mean, at this point I'm gonna, once this is done, I will have 2 expansions, and he'll just have his main. So definitely the economic advantage here. Stalkers, I would say probably my favorite unit just because they are so versatile and they can get around really quickly. You can see here, yeah, all transformed into warp gates. And I do have my upgrades going. Now, there was something that HD Starcraft said on his YouTube channel, if you want to go check that out as well. He was asking why people don't choose to go for the shields versus the armor. Well, you know what, I took that to heart, and so I've been going for the shields first, because he's right, they do affect all of your units. Your air units, everything, structures, and they regenerate, unlike the armor. And once the armor's gone, it's gone forever. Your shields do regenerate, so you know, if you get in a little skirmish and that blue bar goes all the way down, you'll be fine. You can run away and let those regenerate without having lost much at all. So I do have the 2 forges, one's doing weapons, one's doing shields. Here I did decide to grab an observer, just in case he was going ghost. At this point, as you can see, neither of us did any scouting, which is definitely not a pro tip. Pro tip would be to definitely scout out and give yourself that advantage, but my scouting comes once I get my observer over here. And I didn't even really, pretty sure I didn't send it to his base immediately. No, I just let it sit there. My APM did get up 180, you know, for a little bit there. But that's mid-game, we have a lot more going on, so obviously my APM will go up. His APM is still around 50, and then I just quit doing stuff.
Upgrade complete.
What's going on here? Bubba's gas and grits. Still using gas, huh? But yeah, so as you can see, I mean, ridiculous advantage. He does have a sizable force here. This is where we get into our first big fight. With 4 siege tanks, he does have siege ability, so this does get pretty dangerous, and it's a good fight, but I do spot him, as you'll see. I do see that coming, so I go into the attack. Take out the siege tanks. I think those were the big winners there. Making sure those siege tanks can siege mode really take this out. As you can see, the Marines just killed all my units. They only have 1 upgrade for weapons, but he just outnumbered me so bad. So you see here, I pretty much use this place. pumping out more Marines. So it seems like he's just going for the basic Marine, hoping that that doesn't work. Again, he still has not expanded, which is pretty ridiculous once you're this far in. He has quite a few units, but without an expansion, at least one, if not two by now. As you can see here, I've got 2 fully saturated. At one point I had 3 fully saturated expansions, and he's just got his main, which is already running out of minerals, so definitely something you need to do. That is one thing I like to do, is make sure I have multiple expansions just in case one does get raided like you saw here. Now to counter all of his Marines, see I'm warping in lots and lots of zealots. And did get fortunate. It looked like he was going to be coming up around here. He turned around to fight with them. I was able to look at it. So there we go. That's pretty much his main force there. He's obviously got more built up here. I'm not sure why he didn't just drop those down. He had them way out here instead of kind of jamming them all together here, but now as you can see, here is my base. Just tons of gamers. I like to be able to reinforce